Hey everyone, it's Awesome here, and today I'll be testing Far Cry 3 on the GeForce GTX 1660 Super, which is paired with my Core i7-10700K and 32GB of RAM, and the latest Nvidia drivers at the time are being used. So Far Cry 3, I'll show you 3 resolutions: 1080p, 1440p and 4K. To skip to any section of the video, follow the timestamps below. Before that, I would like to make it clear that the game is very single core heavy, and even with a 4.8 GHz Core i7, I saw dips below 60 FPS on 1080p. So moving on to 1080p, firstly, I'll pretty much use Ultra settings with post effects and geometry set to high. As with everything on Ultra, there is a lot of motion blur in my opinion. And for the geometry, set it to high, as this has a significant impact on the CPU. Next, I'll show you the Ultra preset, which is enough to be over 60 frames per second majority of the time, though the game drops below 60 FPS occasionally when there is a lot of particles and effects on screen. So on 1080p, we are entirely CPU limited. And if you want to tweak the game for yourself, try lowering shadow quality, post effects, terrain and vegetation quality, as these options have a significant impact on the GPU side of things. Now, I'll see you all again at 1440p.
In half a minute. I'm coming for you. We are coming in from the west. Drop these.
So now for 1440p, I'll just show you Ultra settings, as it was enough to maintain more than 60 FPS on average. And if you're still not happy with that, try lowering post effects and shadows to high. That should be enough for a consistent 60 FPS experience. And that's pretty much it for 1440p. And I'll be back once we start 4K.
I'm going for the car. We'll be there in half a minute. We are coming in from the west. Where
So now I'll show you 4K. And for 4K, I'll show you two presets. First targeting 60 frames per second and then Ultra. So to maintain 60 FPS on 4K, I had to use a mix between high, medium and Ultra settings, which is enough for 70 to 75 frames per second majority of the time. And lastly, I'll switch to the Ultra preset on 4K, just to see what the performance is like. And with Ultra settings on 4K, I saw an average of 40 to 45 frames per second majority of the time. For textures, just use high textures as they were using just 3GB of video memory even on 4K. So yeah guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Hope you enjoyed this type of content. Let me know your suggestions and questions in the comments below, and I'll see you all in the next video.
We are coming in from the west. We are coming in from the west.